We could all stand to get out of the house a little more, get some fresh air, exercise, enjoy nature, and it's not just us. Our pets would love that too. So let's get registered for the Wiggle Waggle Walk this morning. And you know I'm a big animal advocate. The Wiggle Waggle Walk benefits animals like Copper here, who was taken in by one of my favorite no-kill animal rescue groups here in Mobile, the Animal Rescue Foundation. Dawn McLaughlin is a volunteer. This is Copper's foster mom, Dr. Christy Johnson. And Christy, no animal should ever have to go through what Copper went through. Tell us his story.
Well, he was rescued from a situation where he was on a chain, at the end of a chain, and he was unable to walk. He probably suffered a back injury, like a disc disease syndrome, or possibly something like an embolism, but he was paralyzed in his rear end. And he was taken in and given lots of love and attention and medical care, and then rehabilitative care, and he's come a long way. It's been about a year, and he's walking now and learning to run and play and getting stronger.
He's so precious. And you know, I remember it's been just over a year ago when I first heard about Copper. He has his own Facebook page, Copper's March to Mobility. And you are a veterinarian, so I know you see terrible things like this all the time. We see this on social media all the time. Things like this are happening right here in Mobile in Baldwin County. And of course, we love animals. We want to turn our heads to it because we don't want to hear about things like this. But the reality is it's happening. Animals are being abused every day right now. How often are you seeing this in your clinic, ARC Animal Clinic? How often are you seeing stories like Copper's, animals, dogs, cats coming in who have had some kind of abuse?
Most of what we see probably is along the line of neglect. Somebody gets a dog and they just don't work out, and so they surrender them or just release them somewhere in town. We do see probably some that are suspected to be abused, but usually those are confiscated and filtered through some of the organizations like ARF. But we do see some that are mostly given up. Given away because they just don't fit within the lifestyle of the person who took them to begin with, or they don't like the personality or things like that, and they surrender them. Or if there's a medical problem, like a problem with pregnancy and things like that, they'll be given up, and then they're in a situation where they need immediate medical attention.
This may be a loaded question, but on a weekly basis, I get emails asking what to do. Cherish, I see this dog or this cat or this animal being abused by a neighbor or by someone. What do I do? I've called this agency and they say that nothing can be done. What should those people do? Who should they call? Who do they turn to? Because I feel so helpless at some points.
Really, you know, the organizations that are out there, the SPCA is kind of designed to help with situations like that, but certainly animal control can step in, call the police, you know, and get someone involved. At the very least, call just a friend who can help support you and take measures, and maybe even contact your veterinarian and get them on board, and they can kind of take it from there. You know, a lot of times it's talking with the people, educating them, and letting them know that they would be better off in a different situation.
And Copper is one of the fortunate ones, one of the lucky ones is what his caller says, because of great veterinarians like Dr. Johnson and wonderful animal rescue organizations like the Animal Rescue Foundation in Mobile. So we need to help them out, and you can. The Wiggle Waggle Walk is coming up. So Dawn, when is it going to be? And if we register early, I know we can get a discount.
If you register, the Wiggle Waggle Walk is on May 17th at the USA Intramural Fields. You do get a discount if you register by the 16th, and it'll be $20. If you register the day of, it'll be $25. That includes food for the participants, and also we are giving away t-shirts this year so that you can support all throughout the year.
Okay, and the 5K starts at 8 a.m. that morning. Wiggle Waggle Walk is for you and your dog, and that's immediately after at 9 o'clock. As Dawn said, it's the University of South Alabama. My fiance and I are going to be emceeing, so hopefully you will be there with your dog. So go ahead, register, mark your calendars for the Wiggle Waggle Walk and Rescue Run Saturday, May 17th at the Intramural Fields at South Alabama. Registration information is on our Studio 10 page on fox10tv.com. Really looking forward to seeing you and your dog babies May 17th. All right, Theater 98 in Fairhope also here this morning. They're going to have a sneak peek of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. That's something you don't want to miss.